Okay, today we're going to do something fun. I have here, I've done tier lists before, but today we're going to do something even more fun, in my opinion. A bracket to see which is the best of the best, right? First one, I played a lot of Warcraft 3 when I was a kid, so I'm going to start with this. It's all my opinion. Don't take this seriously. So first we got the Death Knight versus the Necromancer. Technically, Necromancer's a better, like, what's the word? Support unit, but Death Knight's a hero, so we gotta go with him. This isn't even close. The Obsidian statue is insane. It heals and restores mana and stuff around it. I don't even know what the Wyvern, like, does. It's piercing, so it doesn't do anything against buildings. Druid of the Claw versus Siege Engine? Siege Engine is better practically, but I think Druid of the Claw is cooler. I mean, Worker Boy just has to win that. Huntress versus Shade. Huntress, that's got actual attack. The Shade is just like a scout unit. Hippogriff versus Paladin. Paladin. This isn't even close. Sorcerer is cool, but she has like a wall of weird like seductive lines that they tried to make cool. Blade Master is just... he might win the whole list, let's be fair. Obsidian Statue Bat or Frostworm's way cooler. Now here's the first hard one. Everybody picks Voodoo Doctor as like their third hero because he's got Healing Wave. But I'm gonna go Blood Mage because it takes more skill. Oh man, this is hard. Kodo gives like 20% attack to everything around it, but then Shaman is insane because like Bloodlust is like 60% damage and attack speed. But it's one target at a time. I'm gonna go with Shaman because it's got more... it does more than just buff. It's got like utility too. This isn't even close. I found these two guys irritating and Grunt is awesome. I mean, another one where it's like utility versus like an actual hero. Ghoul versus Wagon? Ghoul. Dryad versus Archer. Archer, because it's the best like tier 1 unit. It's got ranged. Goblin Flyer versus Fairy Dragon. Oh man. People are gonna hate me, but I'm going with Fairy Dragon because I'm a sucker for a Night Elf. Druid of the Talon versus Footman. Oh, Footman, once again, tier 1. It's iconic. Oh, people are gonna hate me, but I think the statue overtakes the Death Knight here. Okay, we can't let a worker win the bracket, so... Huntress versus Paladin. Paladin is cooler. Oh boy. I'm going with Blade Master only because these cost way too much. Gonna have to go with my hero again. Grunts are cool. Even though I'm a sucker for Night Elves, I think ghouls are, like, aesthetically cooler as tier 1 unit. So I'm going Footman, that's just iconic still. I gotta give it to the statue, man. Blade Master is just... You're being dethroned by the iconic grunt, homie. I love ghouls, but I think Footman's winning this round. Oh boy. The best support unit in the game by like 10 times anybody else's supports versus Blade Master is like the coolest hero. The most versatile. I'm gonna go Blade Master, man. Grunt, Orc. I see humans every day. I mean, Grunt versus better hero version of an Orc? Hero. Alright, now on the other side of the bracket. Knight. Dragonhawk Rider is lame. Banshees are just annoying. They can possess your units, but they cost way too much. Although as undead, you can be all 3 or all 4 races if you possess a worker. Druid of the Grove versus Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend is obviously like the best unit, the tier 2 unit in the game. Lich versus Priest? Lich, dude. Archmage versus Mountain King is way cooler. Although Archmage is Archmage is technically better. In competitive. Chimera versus Priestess of the Moon. I'm gonna go with the hero, even though Chimera is really cool. Gotta go with the worker again. I don't... Troll Headhunter? Oh, dude, this isn't even close. Spirit Walker versus Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain. I think Raiders are dumb. I'm going with the worker. Tauren versus... Oh, this is hard. Tauren is awesome, but I love in campaign the Dreadlords are amazing. Demon Hunter? This is... No, Demon Hunter. A-Bomb versus Ballista. A-Bomb is way cooler. We come in peace is Mountain Giant versus Cryptlord. Now here's a hard one. Go with Cryptlord. Gargoyle versus Spellbreaker. Objectively, this, in terms of gameplay, this is really strong because they're just footmen that are immune to magic. But I like gargoyles. Worker versus Farseer. I'm gonna go with Worker. Oh, we're on to the next bracket, I guess. Knight versus Rifleman. Rifleman. Crypt Fiend. Like every undead game you ever played, you'll see a Crypt Fiend at some point. I'm going with Archmage. Tauren Chieftain, it's not even close. Dreadlord. Demon Hunter. Crypt Lord. Again, I'm going Crypt Fiend. It's just, they're a tier 2 unit, but I swear to God, they're like the only unit worth building is undead. Tauren Chieftain. Oh boy, Dreadlords are really cool, but I gotta go with Demon Hunter. Because the stuff in the campaign and like the custom mods and stuff, that model is amazing. Crypt Lord. I can't let Worker go above the Crypt Lord. Tauren Chieftain is just cooler as a unit. But Crypt Lords are... Crypt Lords are in every game, man. Demon Hunter. Who's the champion? I want it so bad to be the Blade Master. But I'm going with my gut and the fact I've never not seen a Crypt Lord built in a competitive game. There you go, boys. Got our champion, the Crypt Lord. Alright, next. Oh, wow, Raids fight. Temple, Battle of Dazorlar is on the bottom of my tier list. Mogashan, because it's got more than one boss. Throne of the Four Winds is also F on my tier list, so you know I'm going with this. Blackrock Foundry was, like, beyond miles better than Hellfire. Oh, man. These are like the two lore titans against each other. In terms of lore, these are both like insanely good, but if you know me, you know what I'm going with. Blackwing Lair is classic. Oh man. Sunwell was fun, but Firelands is objectively the better raid. I'm not picking the PvP one to move on. Molten Core, not even close. Neximus, not even close. Nighthold had Gul'dan at the end. Perfect. Chef's kiss on that one. We have to clear trash endlessly? No, Ulduar. I actually like Onyxia. Yeah, I like Onyxia more than... No, Terrace had Terrace. Fear was really good. The Eye of Eternity... I'm not picking the PvP one. Anything's better than Dragon Soul. And Taurus was way cooler. Didn't I do this already? No, I didn't. I like Temple more. Blackrock Foundry. Firelands. Molten Core. Here's my reasoning. Molten Core, again, was the first one. For 2004, 2005, it was mind-blowingly good. Ulduar. Terrace. And Taurus. Blackrock Foundry. Ice Crown. Oh boy. I mean, Ulduar's gotta win that. I think Taurus was better than Terrace. Oh man. People who know me know my bias. You know which one winning this side of the bracket. These to me are equally as good. Lore-wise, I'm picking Ice Crown as the winner on this side of the bracket. Both of these had way too many bosses. Throne was way better, though. Gruul's versus the one with only bosses. Gruul's. Crucible... No, Obsidian was way better with the race you could pick. Black Temple was awesome. I actually like Blackwing's Descent more than Serpent Shrine. I like the Emerald Nightmare. Fight me. Throne of Thunder. Black Temple. I actually like Black Wing Descent there. Black Temple. Black Temple. I mean, you're noticing a trend. The villains they built up for years and years. For like 2 decades they built these villains up. And it comes down to these two. Lich King was a cooler villain. There it is, boys. The best one. Next. What is this? Best capital city? These aren't capital cities. Stormwind versus no Stormwind. Stormwind? I like Teldrassil. I don't know what these images are. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this one. It's Dalaran. Everybody knows it's Dalaran. Dalaran would win that fight. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Rating the classes. Everybody knows me and knows what's gonna win, but let's go. Druid, because it's the Jack of all trades, master of none, whereas Hunter's just like, pew, shoot stuff with your bow. I used to think Paladin, but over the years, Paladin classic through like End of Wrath, it would be Paladin, but over the years, Shaman's like evolved way better. I like Shaman for this side of the bracket. Not even close. We gotta go with, like, Warlock is, like, notoriously always been... Mage is cool. You can make your food and water and teleport. But, like, in terms of fun, Warlock. Not even close. Warrior homies. And you know what's about to win here? Come on, man. Titan's Grip, Single-Minded Fury, Arms, and Protection. Just bash them. Yeah. You knew it was winning there. Next. Oh, I'm going to save this for last. This is my villains fight. This is the races. Blood Elves. Draenei. Goblins, because female gnomes are weird. Human females. I guess those are autofill. Okay. Be honest, I like Draenei's more than the Blood Elves. Ooh, Lightforged Draenei. Sorry, I'm not really talking this through. Human females, because I think they have good models now. They used to not, but both of these are silly as hell. But female trolls are way sillier to me. The undead females still look bad. I don't want any fucking furries. Can I not pick either of these? Night Elves are better. Pandaren. Are these only females? I guess so. Okay, so my reasoning here is I didn't realize there were all the females. So the joke was gonna be, hey, human females just like in real life. However, I realized that they're just writing the females, not the males. So I had to go with orc, because my main is an orc male, and yeah. Alright, last one. The one I wanted, the first one I saw, the one I wanted to do. The lore characters. Ragnaros is way cooler than Anduin. Deathwing's like got way more. I mean, Deathwing is corrupted by the old gods, so the old gods technically are behind it all. But Deathwing's way like got way more lore and stuff written about him. Garrosh did nothing wrong. Also, Valen's like been a whiny boy for 20,000 years. Dude, Gul'dan. Thrall is freaking cool, but they made him like weird. Dude, Gul'dan. Sargeras. Well, Sargeras is literally like the strongest character out of anything in the lore. Like, before the Antorus retcons, Sargeras had flames that could burn stuff for up to 1,000 light years away from him. Oh man, Kel'Thuzad is just... he's the classic villain. Maiev versus... I like Varian more now. Grom Hellscream versus Medivh. Medivh did more, but Grom was just cool. I hate this guy. You got to collect the Azerite champion. Arthas? Not even close. Lor'themar versus this guy. Lor'themar's got way more lore. Vol'jin, like, smoked some essence and died. I'm gonna go with Rathian. I mean, this fucking guy got lost in outer space for like 4 millennia. And then this Chad comes along and it's just like... yeah, Illidan. Aw, oh, dude. Kil'jaeden's got way more lore. Bolvar. I don't even know. Rel. Chromie's way cooler now that Dragonflight's out. I love Ragnaros. He's like the first end boss that was like intimidating as shit. But Deathwing's got, like, if this is lore, Deathwing wins that by a mile. I'm gonna be honest, I like Garrosh more. Sargeras. Grom. Arthas. Lor'themar. Still more lore than Rathian. Okay, this isn't even fair, but Kil'jaeden is just... I'm gonna go with Chromie, because, like, lore-wise, she's done more than Bolvar as Lich King. Like, Bolvar just sat there for, like, 5 expansions. I still like Garrosh. Still Sargeras. Arthas. And I like Kil'jaeden there. Sargeras is just... he's the reason behind, like, all the evil stuff that's happened. Arthas. The guy who's behind everything, or my favorite character? I'm gonna go with my favorite character. Zappy boy? Why is he even on here? Alex Truss has done way more. Oh boy. I don't like Sylvanas of the Shadowlands. Bane Bloodhoof versus Sorrowfang, dude. Nathanos. I like Jaina more. I hate both these guys. This guy sold his people out for gold. And this guy is annoying. He comes to you every 5 seconds and is like, got a quest for you, bro. Like, Warlords of Draenor? Leave me alone, Khadgar. Farisa versus Valissa. She's in Hearthstone, so she's going. Odin versus Malagos. I don't even like Odin as a character. They just straight out stole Norse lore. Ysera versus... I don't even know this guy, so I'm voting Ysera. Malfurion versus Bob Salami. Malfurion's got way more lore behind him. I hate both these characters. I'm going with Princess because she actually lived. We killed Zul and a Chen Stormstout versus Agram Wildhammer. I actually like Chen. If you know Pandaren lore, Chen did a lot. Xavius is lame. Kael'thas is awesome. Duratan versus Cho'Gall. Duratan. Is this Vosh? I don't know if this is Vosh. Liadrin's cooler anyway. SI7 dude versus Magni Bronzebeard? It's gotta be Magni. Thrall's wife versus a Trollhead. Archimon has easily got way more. Oh boy. I really liked Sorrowfang's story with the cinematics and the old soldier stuff. I hate Khadgar. No, what happened? Can I... Ysera actually actively helps us. Malagos actively goes against us, so I'm gonna go Ysera. Malfurion's way cooler than Princess Talanji. Kael'thas is way cooler than Pando. Duratan's way cooler than Liadrin. And Magni's way cooler than Thrall's wife. Sorrowfang, man. I like Ysera in this spot. I still like Malfurion. I like Duratan. Gonna go with Sorrowfang again. I like Malfurion. So this is funny because it's like the old versus the new, right? You got the new story told with Sorrowfang, which is like modern graphics, and it's a really good story. But I gotta go with my favorite character ever they ever wrote. Alright, that's it. Arthas is definitively the best character they've ever done. Alright. I hope you like and put in the comments how stupid I am. What else? Bracketfights.com if you want to do this. I just went here and typed in Warcraft and just did the first like 5 that popped up. Thanks for watching.